So here's a car which will brighten up anyone's day, whether it's driving past you or if you're fortunate enough to be able to drive it. It's an RS3 Vorsprung Sportback, so top of the tree as far as the specifications concerned in Audi world, but in my opinion, this is top of the tree when it comes to the hot hatch. 400 brake horsepower, four-wheel drive, 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds, 3.8 seconds from a car that looks like this. Let's address the colour. It's Audi Exclusive Solar Orange, so again, that would have been somewhere in the region of a £3,000 option on top of what was already the top spec. 22 plate, done 19,000 miles, full service history. It's got PPF on it as well, so the condition is immaculate. It's been very well looked after. It's had 4 brand new Michelin tyres put on it by the previous owner, which gives you an idea on how well they looked after it, and that's something that I would mention on these cars. RS3s specifically can have a bit of a tough life because they're a performance hatchback. They can attract a lot of owners and maybe not quite get the care that they need, but this has been very well looked after and the condition proves that. The spec is immense, so you've got gloss black front grille, gloss black badging, just giving it a real stealthy look. Matrix LEDs with that RS3 animation, which you'll have seen at the start of the video as well. Good thing with the Vorsprungs is they come fully loaded as standard, so there's no grey area on what the car has or doesn't have. You've got the 19-inch Vorsprung specific wheels, so gloss black. Then they've got these grey accents as well, so when the wheel's at speed, gives it quite a nice animation. Gloss black mirrors, full sliding pan roof. So if you are wanting a panoramic roof on a 22 plate RS3, you have to get a Vorsprung. It's not available on a carbon or a standard one. You've got huge fixed spoiler, again in gloss black, but that colour is the thing that will win someone over on this. So you've got that bright solar orange colour, Audi exclusive, and then you've got those huge oval exhausts. It comes with a sports exhaust system as standard, and I'll show you what difference that makes when we get to the front, so you can change the power tone on that as well. To give you an idea on what the original customer was like, I mentioned the tyres have recently put on the PPF, but it's also got a tracker system which they paid for. It's also, if you have a look at the attention to detail, it's got matching solar orange dust caps, but the condition is just perfect on this car for me. Fine Napa leather, honeycomb stitching. The Sportback is a very practical performance car. You can fit 5 people in quite easily. You've got the 4-wheel drive so you can drive it every day, but when you put your foot down, you've got 400 brake horsepower right at the end of your foot. Comfort access if you need it, so if you want to have the key in your bag, pocket trousers, you can just jump straight in there as well. On the topic of jumping in, we will address the steering wheel. The Vorsprung RS3 only comes with a round steering wheel. So for those who don't know what I'm talking about, we get a lot of customers who say, why has it not got a flat bottom? It's physically not available. So it's pointless talking about it because you can't have one. But in my opinion, the trade-off to have a round steering wheel with the extra specs, such as adaptive cruise, RS Sport system, stuff like that, as well as the safety systems with pre-sense and whatnot, I would rather have them. RS mode, which I mentioned earlier, changes that exhaust tone. You've also got a front and rear factory dash cam, heads-up display, adaptive cruise. You control the virtual cockpit all from this left-hand side of the steering wheel, so very driver-orientated. Bang & Olufsen sound system, electric memory setting seat, so if this is going to be your main car and you've got a difference in heights on drivers, you're not arguing about who's left the seat in the wrong position. The fine Napa leather is heated, and if I pop it into reverse, you'll get a glimpse at the rear view camera, but you've also got parking system advanced, so this will physically park in a space for you if you want it to. Quattro 4-wheel drive is a non-negotiable. They come on the car anyway, but if you're comparing this to other hot hatches that aren't 4-wheel drive, if it was me driving in a 400 brake horsepower car, I would want 4-wheel drive. Gives you that extra safety, extra handling, but 2, it means you can just drive it every day. Full sliding roof, which is obviously electronic, so if you do want to slide that over, there's then a little visor which would come with it as well. So every single bit of spec you would want. It's got the PPF, it's got the exclusive colour, brand new Michelin tyres, full service history. It's one of the best priced one in the country, and to my knowledge, it's one of the only ones with an Audi exclusive colour. You do get some bright colours as standard, but you don't get solar orange. So if you're searching for something that you want to stand out from the crowd, then this is a car for you. It's available today if you want to come and see it, but even more so if you wanted to buy it and ask any questions, you can contact me over the phone. So any questions or queries, feel free to give me a ring. My name's Paddy. I'll answer any questions that you've got.